Next speaker, Joanne Telser.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Never begin a presentation with good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is very, very boring. Tonight I'd like to give you some tips on things you should never do, and then some things that you can always do to make a good presentation. Always start with a question, a surprising statement, a joke. Get your audience involved right away, right from the beginning. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How many times have you heard that? There's a question for you. Never move around too much, because when you are walking here, walking there, scratching your head, rubbing your butt, people get distracted. They don't listen to you anymore. So when you're going here, you're going there, you're dragging your feet, you're putting your hands in the pockets, taking them out, you lose your audience. So use your body language to enhance your speech. You have two hands. Now if you're holding a microphone, you can only use one, then the other. But you can use them to reach out, to come back. You don't necessarily have to move a lot. And then never read your slides. Why? Why should you never read your slides? It's extremely boring for your audience if you read your slides. You could make spelling errors that look horrible. You can't look at your audience. You can't use body language. You might not have enough room. Oh my God, now what do I do? Use headings when you make a presentation. Put the keywords on that you want people to remember. Reading presentations is boring. You can make spelling errors, you lose eye contact, and all body language, of course. Never apologize. Never, never, never say, I'm sorry. No matter what goes wrong, you might have a technical glitch, you might forget your text at home. Never say, I'm sorry, my English isn't good, my French isn't good, my German isn't good. Just go on with it. Always pretend that any catastrophe should have happened. Remember, nobody knows what you're going to say except for you. So just think zen. Breathe. Relax. It was supposed to be that way. Of course it was. Never use negatives. Don't tell people, no, we can't, it's impossible, we shouldn't, we couldn't, we mustn't. You're not going to convince them to do anything for you. You have to be positive when you make a presentation. You mustn't be negative. Be positive. We can do. Who won the American election? And what was his message? Who knows the message? We can do. There you go. Become the president. All you need is a positive impact on the people that you're speaking to. Be positive. Never use a monotone voice. Never speak too slowly. Never speak too fast. You will put your audience to sleep. And believe me, that's worse than putting a student to sleep. I fell asleep once in a class. My student had a monotone voice. Use your voice to express your ideas. Now this is a great place to practice. I personally like to practice in front of my 2 cats. 3 cats now. They never criticize me. They always listen to me, no matter what I say. So use your voice. And then, never make assumptions about your audience. Don't assume they know the abbreviations that you're going to use. TGF. Who knows what TGF means? Thank God it's Friday. In Pakistan, it's TGT. Thank God it's Thursday. Friday's the day off. Know your audience. Know what they expect from you. Know what they know before you get up there, and know what state of mind they're in. Are they hungry? Or have they just had 3 drinks? You have to adapt to what they know. That's the worst one. I go crazy when I hear people going. And when you're using a microphone, any time that you go is horrible. So you have to speak clearly. Well, what do you do when you forget what you're going to say? You don't say, pause. It was part of your presentation. Then you remember, you come back with emphasis and excitement. Never look down. That's almost as bad as reading down. And this goes for teaching too. You don't know what your students are doing. They might be on the phone, using their computers, talking to their friends, throwing spitballs at you. You lose it. When you look down, you're gone. So look at your audience. Make sure that every person in the room feels that you're talking to them. To each person. Talking to him or talking to them? It's one of the grammar points I'll have to ask Michael Swan later. Each person talking to them. So thank you very much. No, never say thank you. You should be thanking me. When you make a conclusion, come up with your key points. So what were my key points tonight? Starting with never say thank you. Open with a question, use your body language, use keywords, think Zen, be positive, use intonation, know your audience, speak clearly, look at the audience, and conclude with your main points.
Thank you, Joanne. Might I add, that was her first Pecha Kucha ever.